Hey, what's up? Welcome back to my weekly, bi-weekly, tri-weekly pregnancy journal. I have not done an update in 3 weeks, and as you can tell, I'm in a little bit different of a setup. I'm actually in the front room, playroom area, filming on my cell phone. Normally I film on my other camera, but the battery was dead and I didn't feel like waiting for it to charge, and I just kind of wanted to film my update, so I'm filming on my cell phone. The last couple of weeks have been really pretty busy, so I'm gonna fill you in on all of what's been going on. We will start with our weekly updates on growth and development for baby girl. I wrote it down. I'm gonna actually update you on 3 weeks worth of pregnancy updates. So I'm going to talk all about weeks 32, 33, and 34 in this video. I am like 35 and 1 day right now. So I'm going to talk about the last 3 weeks and what has happened over the last 3 weeks. As far as growth and development goes, week 32, baby is around 17 inches and just on like 4.2 pounds. Bones are starting to harden. However, the skull bones stay kind of soft so that baby can get through the birth canal. Apparently during week 32, baby can now tell the difference between night and day, which may be confusing to my baby considering the fact that I'm a night shift worker and a couple days a week I am up all night and asleep during the day. So that could be confusing, which is probably why on my days off, I feel baby moving a lot more at night, and it's sort of annoying, but not a whole lot as far as development goes this late in pregnancy. A lot of what's going on right now is just the baby's growing, putting on fat, and just kind of like getting ready for labor and delivery. Week 33, baby's around 17.7 inches in length and weighs about 4.7 pounds. Most of the lanugo is gone, which is like the hair, the baby hairs on the baby all across the body. And then most of the vernix, which is like a coating on their skin, is also going away, but there will sometimes be some left on at birth. During week 33, the digestive system is now working by itself. So that is exciting. And then finally in week 34, baby is about 18 inches in length and weighs about 5.25 pounds. And at this point, from now until birth, they say baby should be gaining about 0.5 pound a week. So that will hopefully be the case, and baby will be packing on all of the fat that they need to keep them warm and regulate their temperature once they are outside of the uterus. Yeah, that's kind of it for growth and development. Like I said, there's not a whole lot that happens these last couple of weeks. It seems like baby is really just gearing up and getting chunky for delivery. As far as how those 3 weeks went, week 32 was Easter. So Easter was like that Sunday was when I started 32 weeks. I actually worked that whole weekend. I think I talked about it in my last video, but I had gone to triage Saturday morning, and then I ended up not going into work Saturday night, and then I worked Sunday. Yeah, I worked Sunday night. So, and then also during week 32, I went and got my hair done. So that was like desperately needed. I got just like my highlights touched up and got a little bit of a trim, and just, I feel so much better. My hair feels so much healthier. I always am really bad at keeping up with my hair health trims, and then I feel like I go in and we always have to cut like 2 or 3 inches off just to get it at a state where I don't have all these dead ends. So I really should do a better job of at least getting in to get it trimmed every couple of weeks. But got it trimmed, got it colored, feeling good. Trevor came and got a haircut as well, and Viv was with us, and she just hung out and was a little angel. And then I also went and got my nails done that week, which was super nice and super fun. Trevor, my husband, had gotten me a gift certificate to a salon, and so I went and utilized that and got like a pedicure and a manicure, and it just felt really, really good to kind of like pamper myself a little bit. And then I went and did a little photo shoot, a little maternity boudoir photo shoot, which I wasn't sure if I was going to share or not, but I am really proud of the pictures, and I don't know if I'll actually share any of the pictures, but I love them. They're for me and my husband and close friends, but I am really glad and really happy that I did it. I feel like it is something that I will cherish and be able to look back on just my pregnant body and appreciate all of what this body has been able to do. So that was kind of fun and different and outside of my comfort zone, but it was a lot of, like I said, it was really fun, and I'm really, really glad that I did it. I also had PT again on Friday at the end of the week 32, and that has been going really, really well and has been super helpful. I've been learning different things about like birth and different like techniques and ways to get more comfortable and decrease some of the pelvic pain and pressure that I have been feeling. So that has been extremely helpful. And then at the end of week 32, over the weekend, my husband and I went on a little baby moon trip, just the two of us. And so we actually went to Traverse City and spent the weekend up there. We left on Friday and came back on Sunday, and my mom came and stayed with Vivian and our dogs, and so that was super nice. We had that all taken care of. We didn't have to worry, and it was just really, really fun to spend some time together, just the two of us, especially because we don't really get to do that very often, and so it was really relaxing. We didn't really do a whole lot. We just went out for dinner and breakfast and laid in bed and went for a walk through town and just kind of like spent some time together and had fun. It was nice. I really enjoyed it. Over that weekend, we also actually came up with baby's name. So we had been debating back and forth on all different names. I actually did a baby name bracket on my Instagram stories, asking people to vote for their favorite name. All right, my video cut out, but I was just saying that we came up with a name for baby girl. We had a couple names that we were just like really trying to decide between, and it came down to two. Then we went with like trying to figure out a middle name so that we could have a full name, and before we got home from our trip we had a name picked out, and so now we are ready for her to make her arrival whenever she's ready, and she will have a name. So that was pretty much it for week 32. All right, my phone keeps cutting out and I keep having to delete videos to make room so that I can film this update, but week 33 started on that Sunday that we got back from our trip. Not a whole lot happened that week, actually. Week 32 was pretty busy and week 34 was pretty busy. Week 33 was like a pretty chill week. I just worked I think I only worked like 2 days that week, and then we had somebody come out and measure our countertops because we are getting new granite in the month of May. So we had somebody come out and do like final measurements and everything for that. And then unfortunately, when we got back from our trip, we learned that our washing machine was broken. We tried to fix it, but it just was not gonna happen. So I actually went out and bought a new washer, and it was delivered at the end of week 34. So that also was a little bit inconvenient for sure. Week 34, I finished up my last week of work. I am now officially on maternity leave. My doctor and I decided that around 35 weeks was the best time for me to go on leave, just based on kind of my increased Braxton Hicks contractions that I was having at work, and then also my pelvic pain this pregnancy is just like even with PT, it's still uncomfortable, and having a toddler at home and working midnights and just all things combined, it just felt like going off at 35 weeks was the best thing for me and for baby. So I am officially done with work. During that week, we also had somebody come out and pump out our septic tank. So that was fun. We had, like I said, our washing machine got delivered at the end of the week. And then also at the end of the week, we had, Vivian went to her grandma and grandpa Matuzak's house, so my in-laws, for the weekend. She went Friday and stayed like Friday into Saturday and then came back on Saturday. But we went out to dinner on Friday night with the owners of the company that my husband works for. And then on Saturday, we worked on Viv's closet. So we put some built-ins in there and just like really completed that space, and it looks amazing, and I'm so happy with how it all turned out. I'll try to like put a picture here so you can see what it looks like, but super happy with how that turned out. And that is pretty much it for week 34. I'm gonna go ahead and insert a clip here of how my bump is progressing. Like I said, I'm about 35 weeks and a day right now, so. All right, here is a look at my bump and how we are progressing. So I've been wearing all of my husband's shirts because they just fit better. So this is where we're at. So like I said, I am 35 weeks and 1 day right now. So that's where my bump's at. That is how my bump is progressing, and that is how the last couple of weeks have gone. I'm apologizing now for just not really doing a great job of keeping up with my updates, but as we get closer to the baby being here, I just feel like life is just hectic, and I'm just trying to like find the time to get all the things done and also rest. So that's kind of where we're at with that, and I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and don't forget to hit subscribe. I put out these videos not every Monday, but they come out on Monday when they are filmed. So if you want to look back at any of the previous week's updates and videos, they will all be linked in the description box below, so you can check those out. And other than that, that has been my update for 32, 33, and 34. And I will update you guys soon on the next couple of weeks. And I feel like we can officially say I'm kind of on baby watch at this point. In the next couple of weeks, she should be here. So thank you for watching, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.